Mortal Kombat 1 should have been Injustice 3. If Mortal Kombat 1's core gameplay wasn't great, then this NRS release would have been embarrassing, and honestly, it should have. Now, before I get in my critique of this game, I want to preface this by saying that I am a big Mortal Kombat fan. I remember when I was 7 years old and my babysitter's boyfriend taught me how to do Liu Kang's fatality in Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo. And I have since played every single Mortal Kombat title, right? I am not some rando that has another agenda. I am not biased. In fact, I should be biased towards Mortal Kombat if anything. And I think as consumers, we have a right to criticize the product that we pay for with our hard-earned money. And this is what I'm going to do in this video. My good friend Jimmy Potato, he made a video about this, like discussing what was missing with Mortal Kombat 1 and how it's essentially an unfinished product, right? So I will link his video in the description of this one if you want to watch it before mine, because I think mine is sort of a follow-up to his, right? Because today, as I'm posting this on October 14th, it is exactly 1 month since the early release of Mortal Kombat 1, and has a lot of the things that he has said in his review improved or changed. NRS and WB thought they would release this game without online rooms, without the possibility to play an online King of the Hill with your friends and invite them. No online practice mode. You cannot lab with your friends and find the dirt on characters. The Combat League is literally a copy-paste of a Mortal Kombat 11 Combat League, and your rank is still account-based. This is 2023. How the hell did you not think to make ranks character-based? This gives the game so little replayability, it is going to completely kill it. Sure, you can play casuals to learn new characters, but have fun with the one and dones, right? The online landscape of this game is extremely barren with the modes that are available and stuff that is quote-unquote coming soon, right? It's been a month, we have no information on any of this, not to mention that the connections in this game is not even server-based, it's peer-to-peer. This game also had the gall to launch without crossplay, right? A feature that was a beta in Mortal Kombat 1 for the duration of this game's life, but then they decided to launch a new game without this feature included. How utterly embarrassing. How dare they even put a product like that on the shelves? And what's even more embarrassing is, like Jimmy said in his video, this game has features missing that past NRS games had, and that they specifically added to fighting games in general, which is being able to pin moves when you're in practice mode, to remember strings, or just to literally build a combo on screen. And guess what? You cannot do that in this game. Why? What is the reason? Well, we all know what the reason is. This game did not have a 4-year development cycle. Because there is no way that this game launched with so many bugs, so little content, that it took 4 years to make, right? And Ed Boon actually talked about this. He said they wanted to make Injustice 3 after MK11, but they finally had to pull the trigger on making a new engine. Boon said that once they realized how long the new engine would take to complete, they opted to make a new Mortal Kombat instead. He said if they'd made Injustice 3, MK12 would come out 2025 at the earliest, and they didn't want that. Honestly, that should have been the initial release date for MK1 anyways, because this game was released way too early. But not only that, it seems that a lot of the developmental cycle of this game was spent on making this new engine. So why didn't they just wait like another year or another 6 months to release the game and just polish it to make it a viable product, something that they can be proud of, something that is not completely embarrassing in the fighting game community? And it's clear to me that they didn't even take inspiration from fighting games that came out recently, like Street Fighter 6, which had a lot of the features that I think this game is sorely missing. I'm not going to start to compare World Tour mode with Invasions, because Invasions is so boring that there is nothing to compare it to. Invasions should have been a sort of conquest mode, but instead of MK11 towers, we got another worse grindy way to earn things in this game. And the reality is it takes so long to unlock stuff in this game because there is nothing much to unlock. There is literally nothing for cameos outside of Sonya. Characters have 2 skins and some invasion stuff, which I'm not really mad about. Honestly, I think it's fine to release a game with 2 skins. The problem is, why is grinding those skins so freaking long for no reason? Like, I want to learn new character in the game, but also I really don't, because then I'd have to go grind mindlessly for hours just to get some cool fatalities, brutalities, taunts for the character, just so I can go in a combat league and have to fight people in demigod because the rank is based on your account and not the character you play, and then get completely destroyed by Baraka Cyrax. You understand how this game feels more like a chore than anything else? And if you take all of that stuff away, right, at the core, the fighting is really fun, but a lot of it is taken away from it, not only by these things that are missing, but the bugs themselves. There's so many bugs in the game. There was a player to advantage bug that they did fix, so good on them. Characters like Melina still have a ton of bugs, or EX ball roll not connecting, her 1-2 whiffing on Baraka. A lot of characters have issues the way the opponent is facing, not auto-correcting, so your character ends up facing the opposite direction they should be facing, which happens a lot with Melina ball roll. Like, if you look at this from a casual's perspective, what can casuals actually do to enjoy this game really? People who don't want to grind ranked, and don't want to get better, and don't want to play tournaments, right? What is there really to do? And I know that fighting games aren't really the best games for casuals to enjoy, right? It's kind of stupid to try to build it around that. But I think that if NRS and WB would have paid way more attention to Street Fighter 6, they would have realized what it takes to make a good product. And I understand that maybe WB actually pushed them into releasing the game, and that's why it's missing so many things, that's why it's riddled with bugs, that's why we don't have a lot of content. But at some point, you have to like put your big boy pants and say, no, this game is not ready to be released. It's just really unfortunate because we've been waiting a long time for a new Mortal Kombat game, and we all thought it was going to be Injustice, because for a while the cycle has been Mortal Kombat game, Injustice game, Mortal Kombat game, Injustice game. And honestly, I would have been fine with Injustice as well. I know we all love MK and stuff, but as long as it's an NRS game, I am fine with playing Injustice 3 for another 4 or 5 years before we get a Mortal Kombat game. Especially this time around, because I'm so disappointed in the product we got that I haven't played in like the past 4 days. Because what is there to do? I'm not gonna go ahead and try to grind to Elder God when Johnny and Baraka Cyrax are broken as hell, with a character that has a ton of bugs that literally make her full combo punishable. Why the hell would I put myself through that? So what else is there to do? Invasions? Well, I already unlocked everything there is to unlock with Melina, so again, I ask, what am I supposed to do? That's my feelings about the game right now, and I'm probably gonna go and play Cyberpunk. Although I am playing in a tournament, one of my friends' tournament tonight, so I will probably post my tournament run even if I get destroyed. I don't care. It'd be fun content, I guess. You know, with that said, I'm sorry if this was a very negative and depressing video, but that's how I feel right now. So let me know how you guys feel about this game 1 month after release. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, have yourselves a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all very soon.